It's News 2's Blitz Picks, sponsored by Palmetto Ford Lincoln.
It is time for another edition of Blitz Picks. It is the last week of the regular season in Skeeza. 2 weeks to play in the South Carolina High School League. We'll start there with our first game, Timberland at Bishop England.
Yeah, Bishop England, of course, suffering their first loss this year. 7-1, but I don't see them losing another game. I think they're going to take down Timberland with ease.
The Wolves, 2 years removed as state champs, but they are very far removed from that. I'm going to go with Bishop England as well. 8-0 Cane Bay at Berkeley. The Stags have won how many in a row?
4 in a row, Evan. But you know what? Cane Bay, the Cobras, they've been stinging everybody. 8-0 for a reason. I'm going with Cane Bay.
This game will more than likely determine the region champion since it's at Berkeley. I'm going to go with an upset, the Stags. How about that?
All right, here you go. Messing with your numbers again. Going with the Stags. All right, the final week of Skeeza, PorterGaud and Pinewood prep. The Cyclones already locked up the first round bye, trying to win one outright region title here, Evan.
And they will. PorterGaud all the way.
PorterGaud. Okay, I'm going with PG as well. They've been hot pretty much. That offense, the Cyclones, unstoppable.
I'll tell you what, west of the Ashley, Wando taking on West Ashley. The Warriors trying to keep pace behind Fort D and stay in second place while the Wildcats try to keep those playoff hopes alive.
Wando, of course, they fell off a little bit against Ashley Ridge, but they still won that game. They played well the last couple of weeks. I'm going with the Warriors.
Trey Smith left last week's game. Not sure what his health status is this week, but since it's at West Ashley, I'm going to go Wildcats.
Wildcats, all right.
Yeah.
Now remember, they took him out for precaution, so I think he's going to be all right. He did say it was just for precaution. Anyway, our final game is the 5-1 Somerville taking on 5-0 Fort D. Now this one used to have some sting back to it in the day, but now it's a little bit different. Records, you can kind of throw them away.
Yeah, and you know what? We say that the sting is lost, but a win by Somerville would bring that passion, that really energy back into the rivalry. Even that said, I'm going to go with Fort Dorchester.
You're going with Fort Dorchester,
Yeah.
of course. I'm riding with the Patriots as well. Steve LaPrade, of course, he said it all year. All they do is win, and that's what they've done pretty much all season, besides their one loss.
They're like T-Pain, huh?
Yeah, they haven't lost anybody in the last 2 years in the Low Country. So
all right, well, speaking of winning, how about this record right here?
Oh, here you go, brag.
4-1 last week.
All right.
2-3. We are knotted up.
Sorry. Speaking of knots, I tied your ties, so just wanted to throw that out there. But I'll redeem myself this week. Don't worry about it.
It's a decent knot. I'll give you that. All right. We'll have the highlights coming up Friday night. 11 o'clock, Blitz on 2.